Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Tash Griffin here. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through South African women's best kept hair secret. You heard me? Best kept hair secret. So if you're wanting to know a little bit more about this best kept hair secret, then please keep watching. So my blow dry routine basically started back when I was in high school. So I used to blow dry my hair on a Thursday evening, in preparation for the weekend. So blow dry it and set it in the evening, and then wake up on a Friday morning hoping my hair would look as great as it did the night before. I'd go to the mirror and my ends would be straight, but my roots will. Basically, this was a huge dilemma for me, as you can imagine. My mother introduced me to a concept of swirling hair. So my mom would go to a salon on a Saturday morning. So she'd get her hair done and she'd come home and put this black thing on her head. This was bizarre for me. I couldn't understand the whole concept. You've just had your hair blow dry. You've just had it set. You probably paid a lot of money to get it done. Why would you put this thing on your head? Why? So it didn't make sense to me. So what she would do is she would brush her hair in this technique, and then she would put this stocking thing on her head and she would swirl her hair. It didn't make sense to me. Eventually, when I came to her with my dilemma of the fact that I wouldn't be living my best hair life every time I do my hair, and she introduced the concept of swirling your hair to me, and it blew my mind because I would be able to keep my hair looking sleek and shiny and straight for a good number of days. So that was the beauty part of swirling your hair. So this was amazing. It was the best kept hair secret. My mother's mother did this. My mother's mother's mother did this. So you get my drift. It's been in the family for years. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through how to make your own stocking using a pantyhose, as well as how to swirl your own hair. So let's get right into it. So the first step that I'm going to take you through is making your very own stocking. So what you're going to need is just an old pantyhose and a pair of scissors. You want to cut the upper part of the thigh, or the highest point of your thigh, which is this part here, all the way to your knee, which is around about that part there. So you want to cut it like so, and then you're left with this part here. Then you want to halve it like this, and you want to cut it in half. So the foot part of the pantyhose you dispose of, and then you're left with this section. You want to knot the end like so, and then you have your very own stocking, just like this. Simple enough. So what you want to do now when you swirl your hair is you want to take a normal brush of your choice, and you want to brush your hair out. So from the crown of your head, you want to brush all your hair to the front of your face and to the back, evenly distributing your hair, making sure that there's no knots in it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So once you've brushed your hair out, you then want to part. Now you're going to part your hair either to the left or the right. If you're right-handed, you'd obviously gravitate towards parting your hair to the right, whereas if you're left-handed, you'd obviously part your hair and move it to the left. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to go ahead and part my hair to the right. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure to keep your left hand or your right hand on the crown of your head, just to ensure that there's no hair falling down. And that's the first step of swirling your hair. The second step in swirling it is to part the back of your head. So you're going to part the back, this, and you want to bring it forward, brushing it out, and in this motion, holding your hair, you want to flick it towards the front. Now you want to make sure that you keep your hand on your head to make sure that it doesn't fall, like so. Now the hair that you've flicked over, you then want to place your other hand on this side, keeping it secure. Now you may need more than two hands to assist, but practice makes perfect. We're going to take our brush, and the remaining hair we're going to brush towards the front. Now once we've brushed it towards the front or souped it towards the front, we then want to grab the back, secure the hair against our head, tilt our head towards the right or left so that this side doesn't fall, and you want to bring this hair forward like so. Now it's okay if your hair falls at the back, just as long as you've got the main part of your hair grip. Now you want to take the stocking that you've just made. Now I've got one that I've made a very long time ago. It's quite stretched out, but you're going to place it in your hand. You're going to open up your hand like so, place your hand in the stocking, and you're going to hold the stocking against your head like this, lean towards your right, and you're going to flip your stocking over your head like so, tucking in the edges, bringing all that loose hair into the stocking, keeping this hand secure on your head. Your hair stays in that swirl, and once all your hair is in the stocking, you then swirl your hair, tucking all that hair in. So what I find is that my husband isn't the biggest fan of the stocking on my head. So what I do is just take a bandana, tie it around my head, and I'm good to go. Another tip for when you're wanting to still have your stocking on your head, if you've just washed it and you're wanting to keep it on for the day to lock in that heat and that moisture, just tie a scarf on your head. I know scarves are in right now. So you go to bed at night with your stocking on your head. You wake up in the morning, and this is where the test comes in. All you got to do is top of your stocking, got to remove it, brush your hair out as if you just walked out of a salon. And there you have it, guys. That is South African women's best kept hair secret. If you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any comments or any ideas and videos that you'd like for me to record, then please comment down below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.